10. Okay. So last time we were talking about the marketing and we discussed the 4 plans of marketing. So now you know that in marketing we have low involvement products, and we have high involvement products. Right? Last time around we discussed this. Then we had a marketing strategy.
Mister,
Yes.
we didn't begin in the marketing. Marketing is week 3, I think, right?
Okay. Sorry. So because we didn't have the class on last Thursday, so we didn't start marketing. Okay, that is why this section is okay. Thank you. So this time around, we are starting a new chapter, which is about exploring the market. And this chapter is related to marketing. This chapter is related to marketing. So first of all, we must know what is a market. Market means customers. Market means customers. So market doesn't mean that there will be a shop or a market where you can find different things. Market actually means customer. You would find someone saying that Oman is a big market for cars. It doesn't mean Oman has a market for cars. It means there are so many customers for cars in Oman. So market means customers. Customers who are interested in buying your product. You will call them as a market. So market means those people or organizations that may be interested in buying your product or service. What about marketing? What is the definition of marketing? Marketing means satisfying the customer at a profit. So you will make a product and you will sell it to someone who is interested in buying this product, and he would be satisfied with it. Even he or she knows that you are selling it at a profit. Profit means the cost is less. The price which you are charging is more. He would be willing, he would be happy to pay you the high price because he is satisfied with the product. This is marketing. What does it mean? It means if you are selling a product on a promotion, but still the promotional price is higher than the cost of that product, still it is marketing. But if you are selling a product at a low price, even than the cost, this is not marketing. Anybody can sell a product at the lower cost. That means if they have if my cost for making one pen is 500 paisa, and I am selling it because no one is buying it, and they are with me for 2 years or 3 years, what will I do? It will go waste. So I will sell it for 400 paisa or even for 500 paisa. This is not marketing. This is not marketing. You would be able to sell your product at
Doctor?
a profit. Yes.
So if those people that are selling drugs, we cannot say they have a market?
It's a market. There are customers for it, but it's not a legal market.
Okay.
Okay, so we are talking about legal businesses, and most of the world, I would say 99% of the countries in the world, they will not allow drugs to be as a legal business. They will not. You need to register your business first, right? In entrepreneurship, as an entrepreneur, you will first of all register your business. First of all, you cannot register a drug business at least in 99% of the countries in the world. So yes, there will be marketing there as well, but that is not something which is legal or ethical in business. Okay, so marketing, you sell a product to the customer at a profit. Moving forward, moving forward. 3. Okay. Moving forward. Now, in terms of marketing, there are 4 important objectives of a marketing plan. There are 4 objectives. First of all, we need to identify the target market. Important thing is the target market. Target market. Target market. What is a target market? Target market means that for your product, maybe there are customers who are interested in that, or that product is more attractive to them. For example, pen. Is this for all the people in Oman? No, this is for people who know how to write or who are doing some type of a work. So college students, university students, maybe some school students, but not kids. Some office people, teachers, or people working in different offices, they would be interested in buying pen. But if you ask a 5-year-old kid or a 10-year-old boy that whether he is interested in buying this pen, he would say no. That means for every product, there is a specific type of a market. For example, ladies' bag. Ladies' bag. Now, ladies' bag, who would be interested in buying that ladies' bag? The women from the age of, let's say, 18 years to, let's say, 60 years, they would be interested in buying those bags. So what about the girls who are below the age of 18 years or who are kids? They are not interested. They are not the target market for that type of a product. They are not the target market for that type of a product. So there is always a target market. There are customers who are more interested in buying your product. So first thing you need to do before starting a business is to identify the target market. How the target market should be big for you. For example, let me take an example. There are only, let's say, 1,000 kids in Sioux City who are between the age of 3 to 8 years. You want to start a business of a tricycle. You know what is a tricycle? Tricycle is a cycle with 3 tires. Tell me, do you have a good target market for it, or it's a bad idea? So you will have only, maybe out of these 1,000 kids who are between the age of 3 to 8 years, maybe 400 or 500 kids, they do not like tricycles. So you are left with maybe 500 or 600 kids to whom you can sell your tricycle. Is it a big market or a small market for your type of a product? do you think 500, 600 customers, is it good for your business? Your business is for, you will be doing your business for many years. So how can you survive with just 500 or 600 customers in one city? Think about it. Even in 1 year, that means in 1 year, you would be able to sell only 500 or 600 tricycles. Is it good? Even next year, it will be like this, 500, 600 tricycles in 1 year. What do you say now? Of course, there are kids, next year, 3-year kid will become 4-year kid, 4-year kid will become 5-year kid. So almost there will be, the target market will be like 1,000, and out of those 1,000, maybe 300, 400, they do not want to buy a tricycle. So you are left with 500 or 600 kids every year to sell tricycles for 1 year, actually. It's not a big market. It's not a big market then. The idea is not good. Why? Because you do not have a big target market for it. If you are selling 500 or 600 tricycles in 1 year, it's not a good number. You would not be able to sustain in the business. Do you get my point? So you must have a big target market. You need to identify the target market at the start of your business. Then point number 2, determine customer needs and wants through market research. So what we need to do, we have to do market research. Market research means research from the customers who can buy your product. Okay, there are 2 types of market research. We will discuss it later on, but at this point of time, just think about it, that you are getting the information from the customers who can buy your product. That is market research. In a market research, what will you determine? You will determine the needs and wants of the customer. Needs and wants of the customer. Remember, needs are different from the wants. I need a car to travel in the city or outside the city. So car is my need. But let's say I want a 4-wheel drive car. Now this is my want. My need is a car, which can be a small car. But I want, as a customer, I want a 4-wheel drive. So need is something which is essential for you, whereas want is kind of a luxury. You want to make your product the need for the customer. That means customer would always say, he would not say, I want iPhone. I need iPhone. That is only possible when you have targeted the right type of customers, which Apple has done. They have created a niche. Niche means there are only specific type of customers who know what are the benefits of using iPhone. This is not iPhone, by the way, but I'm just taking an example. So they know what are the benefits, what are the important features in it, and they will use it. So it's a niche. Niche means only specific group of customers would buy it. The people who buy Mercedes car, niche. Specific target market is there. They just want to buy that product because it has become their need rather than a want. This is what you want to do. You want your product to become a need for the customer rather than a want for them. Because want mean if I do not buy it, I like to buy it. I want to buy iPhone, but let's say I don't have the money to buy it. Or I think that spending a lot of money on a mobile phone is not a good idea. That means I'm not the part of their niche. I'm not their target customer, because anyway, I like iPhone, but I do not see the value in the price which I'm paying. The people who use iPhone, they find benefits, they have value for that product, and every time they would buy iPhone. Niche is there. And this is true. There are many people which Apple know, they don't know the features of iPhone, but still they buy. Why they buy? Because my friend or my cousin, he is always using iPhone. So as a status quo, I will also buy iPhone. Even then, it's a niche, because every time you will be buying iPhone, even you don't know what are the features. It's a niche. It has become their need rather than a want. And how would you know it? You would know it through market research. Market research, there are many companies who can do market research for you. That means they will collect the data from the customers, information from the customers, and tell you whether it is a good idea to start this type of a business or not. As an entrepreneur for small and medium companies, we normally, as an entrepreneur, we would not be going for market research. But in that case, you can have your own observations. For example, I see that in this area, there is no good coffee shop. This is my observation. This is my market research. So for an entrepreneur, you do not need to have some sophisticated method of doing market research. Yes, there are entrepreneurs who would make some questionnaires or surveys, and they will collect data from the customer, but that is not always true. So some entrepreneurs, they will just observe, that would be their market research. For example, I'm looking at one new company of water bottle, and I'm seeing their water bottles everywhere in different shops. So this is my observation. That means if I start a business of water bottles, I can succeed. Why? This is my market research, my observation, because I can see at the start there were few water bottles of that company available in different shops, but now it's progressing. What does it mean? It can serve me as a market research. So this is the second point. Third one, you need to analyze firm's competitive advantage and build a marketing strategy around it. So every company has a competitive advantage. What does competitive advantage mean? Competitive advantage means the advantage which I have over my competitor. There is something which I can do better than my competitor. And you will make your marketing strategy on it based on the competitive advantage. Now, before starting a marketing strategy, what is a marketing strategy? Strategy means how to do it. How to market your product means marketing strategy. Before going in depth of marketing strategy, let me first of all define the type of products. There are two types of products which we encounter as customers. One is low involvement product. And then there are high involvement products. Okay, what are low involvement products? Low involvement products are those products for which we, as a customer, they think the product is the same. What is this? It's a ball pen. What is this? It's also a ball pen. What is the function of this product? To write. Do I know the name of the company who made this product? Maybe no. I just buy it. based on the functionality of the product, the function which it performs. Because it is a ball pen for me. When I'm not saying this is a taking the name of the company. Okay, this is big mobile ball pen. I just saw the name. We never do it. We would just say ball pen, right? Functionality. Because it is same for you, same for me. If I go to the market and if I see some ball pens, maybe I will see their functionality. I will see the price as well. If the price is lower for this one, maybe I will buy this one rather than buying this one. Why? Because after all, it's just a ball pen. You go to buy sugar or milk. Most of the time, most of the customers, they will not see the company who is making it. They will just take it because after all, it's a milk or a sugar or flour or the, let's say, salt. These type of products are low involvement products. Customer would think the same. So there is a coffee shop near my house. And there is another coffee shop which is near college. Where would, as a customer, I would go? Because the shop near my house it's convenient for me to go there and buy the product there. And this coffee is not something which is different thing. For me, it's after all a coffee. So as a customer, rather than going far, I would be going to the near shop to buy it. Why? Because it's a low involvement product. I want to drink karak. Karak means karak. Everywhere it will be the same tea. Low involvement products. Customers would decide based on the price rather than because they know the functionality is same. Think about Pepsi and Coke. You go to the canteen in college, let's say the college starts and you are here and you are fond of drinking Coca-Cola. You go to the canteen and ask them, you want to buy Coca-Cola. And they tell you, sorry, we don't have Coca-Cola. What will you do?
I will buy Pepsi.
Pepsi. Why? Even if you like Coca-Cola, you end up buying Pepsi because you think both of them are soft drinks, right? They have almost the same taste. 90% of the customers, they will do it. They will switch. You go to buy Almarai milk, but you do not find Almarai milk in the shop. Maybe you will end up buying Al Rawabi milk. Because after all, it's a milk. The point is, low involvement products, you can easily switch as a customer from one type of product to another type. Okay, let me tell you another interesting thing. Pepsi and Coke. The sales of Coke is 7% more than Pepsi all over the world. But in Oman or in Middle East, Pepsi has more sales than Coke. Why? Coke has 7% more sales than Pepsi, only because of one reason. Coke would be easily available in all over the world. I'm not talking about Middle East. In Middle East, Pepsi is easily available in different shops. Whereas in other countries of the world, many countries of the world, Coke would be more available because it's a low involvement product. So if it is available, customer will buy it. This is the rule. So even now, if Pepsi can improve their distribution means distributing it to different shops in different countries of the world. If they can do it, the sales will be almost the same. The price is also the same, because they know it's a low involvement product. If one of them increases the price, customers will not buy it, they will start buying the other one. Low involvement. Then there are high involvement products. The products for which you as a customer, me as a customer, or someone else as a customer would think differently. You want to buy a laptop and you are a gamer. You want to buy a laptop and you are a gamer. Gamer means you like to play games. So you need a very powerful processor. And you want a bigger screen. Whereas I want a business laptop. Business laptop means I want a smaller laptop. I can use it on the go. For me, the requirement is the battery life would be more. I don't want to charge it many a times. What does it mean? As a customer, your requirement and now my requirement is different. Now, laptop is not just a laptop. Now, laptop is a product for which you as a customer and me as a customer, we can have different requirements. Same is the case with your mobile phones. Someone wants a mobile phone which has high pixel camera. Maybe I just need a mobile phone with more memory. Someone wants a mobile phone which if falls from their hand, it will not break. The screen will not break. Someone wants more security, like iPhone, having a finger reader. Or the operating system of iPhone even, it will not get viruses. Android mobile phones, they can get viruses, or that it is easy to steal the data from your mobile phone in case of Android mobile phones. So high involvement products, the customers are different. So there are different group of customers who will buy one type of a product. There will be different group of customers who will be buying the other type of a product. See the cars. Let's say for me, the feature which I want in a car is that it should be a mid-size car and it should have a very good mileage. Mileage means in 1 gallon of petrol or fuel, it should give me more miles. But maybe you like Mercedes car or Audi car. Why? Because you want a luxury car. It doesn't matter, it consumes more fuel. What's the thing? The thing is, as a customer, we are not thinking the same. We have different requirements. We have different requirements. So the marketing of high involvement products and low involvement products would be different. The marketing strategy will be different. Is this point clear? So the thing is, you must know there are low involvement products, there are high involvement products. Is this clear?
Yes, Mr.
What about others? Okay. So based on the type of product you are dealing with, you will make your marketing strategy. You will make your marketing strategy. Marketing strategy is about 4 P's. These 4 P's are product strategy. This is the first P. Then there is price strategy. Then there is promotion strategy. And then there is place strategy. These are the four strategies of marketing. 4 basic P's. There are more as well, but these are the 4 basic ones which are used for making a marketing strategy. Now the point is, what is a product strategy? How would a business be using it? Product strategy means that in a product, as a business, you would be including many features. You would make a product such that it will give you the competitive advantage over your competitor. Your competitor product doesn't have that much features as your product has. Apple iPhone is a big example of product strategy. In one product, in iPhone, they have put a lot of features in it. And there are so many features which we even don't know. I read it in a newspaper, in some article. I read it in an article that the finger reader for iPhone, it can sense whether the person finger is he alive or dead. That means you cannot open the mobile phone of a dead person. It is that secure. There are so many features which Apple has included in their iPhone. Product strategy to make the product such that the customers, the specific target customers, they will always buy it. It would become a need of the customer rather than a want. Okay, what about Samsung? Samsung mobile phones. Samsung also uses product strategy, but it is different. How come it is different? Samsung will produce different type of mobile phones. So if I cannot pay high price, I can buy one mobile phone of Samsung, but it would have less features. If I can pay a little more price, there is another mobile phone of Samsung which will have more features, and then there will be high-end mobile phones as well. So if I can pay a very high price, I can buy that one with more features. So they also have product strategy, but their strategy is different from Apple iPhone. And they have competitive advantage as well. What does it mean? Okay, this is my high-end Samsung mobile phone and Apple has iPhone. In this, Apple is better. But what about my middle range or low price models? Apple has no product for that one. So I have the competitive advantage. Samsung is, by the way, the market leader only because of this. They can make a product for every type of customer. Whereas Apple is just a niche. This is where you can understand niche. Niche just for specific high-end customers, not for low-end customers. You will never see an iPhone which is lower in price. They did that experiment in iPhone 5C, but it failed and they never did it. So this is a product strategy. Some businesses, they will be using product strategy. So which P they are using? Product strategy. What about price strategy? How do business use price strategy? Price strategy. Businesses will be using a price strategy when they have some and they can have a price which is lower than their competitor's price. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? It means, let's say I'm making the ball pens similar to my competitor's ball pens, but I found a material which looks like plastic, but the cost is less. Remember, only in that case, if I have something different from my competitor, then I can use price strategy. There is a water bottle company. I want to start a business of water bottles. Okay. So I will be using the same machines or technology for filling the water bottles as other companies they are doing. I will be using the same plastic bottles. So there will be some supplier who will provide me with the water bottles. So the cost for me for making the water bottle would be the same as the cost for the other company. That is why if you can buy 100 paisa water bottle for some company, for every company it is like 100 paisa. Why? Because they cannot use price strategy. They cannot. Why? Because the cost is same for them. The technology is same. The method of making the water bottle is same. But let's say you find a water in some wadi which is pure and you will be using that water. So now you can save money on purifying the water. Now your cost will be less and now you can use price strategy. So please keep this in mind. Price strategy means your price will always be lower than your competitor's price. This is only possible when you have some method or technology or some resource which will lower your cost from your competitor, and your competitor would not be able to do it. That will give you competitive advantage. But it is difficult to decrease the price. Huawei mobile phones. Huawei. Okay, let me ask that at the end, not now. The third strategy is promotion strategy. In a promotion strategy, it is similar to price strategy that you will give the discount, but it will be a temporary discount. Temporary discount means that you will not lower the price for all the time, but for some time you will lower it. Let's say for 1 month of Ramadan, the price of Pepsi will be, let's say the big bottle is for 700 paisa, now you will get it for 600 paisa, but for just 1 month. Promotion. You will buy a Pepsi, you will get a free Lay's with it. Promotion. It's a lower price, right? Let's say this is 100 paisa for Lay's, but it is coming free with the Pepsi, so this is a saving for you. Promotions. Promotions are temporary. After the promotion ends, the price will come back again. This is a promotion strategy which can be used by different businesses. Then there is a place strategy. Place means availability. Your product should be available in many areas. Or if you have some shop, that shop should be accessible. It should be accessible by the customers easily. That would be the place strategy. Let me know, do you understand the 4 P's?
Yes, mister. We got it.
You got it. So I can ask questions now. Okay, I want to start a coffee shop business. Let me know, is it a low involvement product or a high involvement product, first of all?
Low, Mister.
Low involvement product. Coffee is a low involvement product. I want to start a coffee shop in, there are two options for me. Okay. One option is I can start my coffee shop near city center, or I can start my coffee shop outside the city, even far from Lulu. What do you think? Where should I start it?
Mister, you should start it in the center.
In the center. Why?
Yeah. Because it will be closed for anyone.
Yeah, city center always means that it is easily accessible by the customers. So which strategy I'm using right now? Which strategy you are suggesting in terms of P? Product, price, promotion, or place? Place strategy. Very good, Hiba. So you are suggesting a place strategy. Good. Good. Okay. There is a company named Huawei. They are making mobile phones. They are competing with Samsung. They are not competing with iPhone, first of all. Why they are competing with Samsung? Because they are also making mobile phones for low end customer at a lower price, than middle customers, then high end customers as well. But their price is always lower than Samsung mobile phone. So the same features in Samsung mobile phone, if you are getting it for 300 real or 200 real, for Huawei you can get it for 150 real or 160 real. Which strategy they are using? Price strategy. But also remember, they are also making different type of products. So product strategy is also there. So they are using price strategy plus product strategy. They are also making their product, like different type of products are also there. So product strategy is also there. But what gives them the competitive advantage over Samsung? The competitive advantage is taken by price strategy. So their price would be lower than Samsung mobile phone price. Good. Now, I want to start a business of water bottles. Is it a low involvement product or a high involvement product? Low involvement product. Very good, Fatima. Okay. So if it is a low involvement product, yeah, it's a low involvement product. If it is a low involvement product, then okay, there are some other criteria. I can only produce 1,000 bottles in one day. Okay, this is one thing. That means, let's say Oasis company can produce 10,000 bottles in one day. I want to use any strategy. What do you think? Which strategy I should use? I just have 1,000 bottles with me for one day. I want to sell them on daily basis. I cannot use product strategy. Product strategy means I would be making water bottles which are different from the other company's water bottles. This is not possible. I told you. We are using the same technology, same plastic bottle. Same type of minerals are added in the water. There is a same process to purify the water. So I cannot use product strategy. Okay, promotion strategy is possible, but for promotion strategy, Fatima, how can you use price strategy? I'm just telling the point that my technology is the same as Oasis, same machines, same plastic bottle. So if everything is same, that means the cost will be same. I cannot take price advantage. What does it mean? It means I am making the bottle for 80 paisa and selling it for 100 paisa. Oasis is doing the same. They are making the bottle for 80 paisa, selling it for 100 paisa. There is no point that I can take price advantage because I don't have anything different in it. So price strategy would not be possible here. Promotion is possible, but even for promotion, I must be doing the business. Promotions are like this. Customers are not buying your product. Then you give promotion. This is the first thing what I need to do before promotion. Which strategy should I make? Promotion is like that. Your product is in the shops, but few customers are buying it. Then you will use promotion. Remember, promotion is always used when customers are not buying your product. You have a lot of stock, you want to move that stock, you use promotions. So think about it. What should I do? What do you suggest? It's a low involvement product. Product strategy is a very good strategy for high involvement products, but not for low involvement products. Even if I make this pen to be very good, it is after all a ball pen. So customer would not be willing to pay a very high price for it because for them it's a ball pen. They will buy a ball pen which is cheap in price. Okay, place strategy. That means availability. This is what I should do first, and then I can use promotions. But how should I make my product available? I told you the scenario. The scenario is I can only make 1,000 bottles in one day. Oasis or other companies, they can make 10,000 bottles in one day, let's say. So their product would be available more or my product would be available more. I want to use place strategy. You are right in this. I should use place strategy. That means I should make my product available in different shops. But now see this problem. The problem is I'm an entrepreneur starting a small company. I can only produce 1,000 bottles in one day. Whereas other large companies, they can produce 10,000 bottles in one day. So they can use place strategy better than me. That means their water bottles would be available in every shop. If I try to put my water bottles in every shop, maybe I don't have enough bottles with me. Are you getting my point? What is the problem right now for an entrepreneur?
You should getting more availability.
How can I do that? I have less money now. So because of the less money, because as an entrepreneur, what I have done in Oman, I would have taken a loan from the bank. I don't have a lot of money. If I have a lot of money, why am I doing the business then? So at the start of my business, I don't have more machines. So the resources which I have, I am just making 1,000 bottles a day. And the best strategy for me, according to the marketing, is place strategy. I told you low involvement products, if they are available to the customer, customers will buy it. But there is a problem here. The problem is large businesses, they can use place strategy better than me because they have more products. They can produce more products in a day. Are you getting the problem? This is one of the challenge for the entrepreneurs. So you need to be very specific in using the place strategy. How can I use the place strategy in this situation? I can suggest one thing. The thing is, this is one solution, okay? There you can come to a better solution. Okay, I want to use place strategy. What I will do, I will use a focused place strategy. Focused mean what? I will make sure at the start, let's say there are more shops in Sharia region. Sharia is near city center. So what I will do, I will make sure that every shop in Sharia would have my water bottles. Only Sharia. The focus would be only on Sharia, not on the whole city. Not on the whole city. Because I do not have more products with me. So I would make sure that those 1,000 bottles are consumed or are they are available in Sharia region. There are more customers there and I can get more profit. Now, maybe after 1 year or 6 months, I will get a lot of profit because if my product is available, more customers are going there in those shops, then I will get profit. After that, when I get money, I will buy more machines, I will make more bottles. And when my production increases, I can then focus on, let's say, the another important area, maybe in souk. So I would make sure then my product is available, water bottles are available in souk shops. Then I will move to the other parts of the city. And then from one city to another city. This is how you expand your business. I'm still using place strategy, but I know that I cannot place my product in all the shops in the city. Other companies can do it better because I'm just a starting company. It's just a startup. So I have to make my strategy according to my situation. So it is not like that. You can, I would say, I am producing pen. Pen is a low involvement product, and you would say, just use place strategy. No, you have to specify how to use it. How to use it. I gave you the example. Apple is using product strategy. Samsung is also using product strategy. But their product strategies are different. You need to specify what type of strategy they are using. Is this clear? Is this clear? Or do you have any confusion?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So this is very important in terms of marketing. There are marketing consultants. I don't see any company here in Muscat. They provide marketing facilities. But remember, as an entrepreneur, you have to be a marketer yourself. You should know how to market your product. Normally, if what happens if I ask someone who doesn't have the knowledge of marketing, I ask them, how would you market your product? They would say, give an advertisement on the TV. And it's very expensive for an entrepreneur. I'm just telling something which outside the code. It's very expensive. Now you have social media. If you post what does advertisement mean? Advertisement means that you are doing a business. It's not something which you should do. Which you should do. I'm just asking a question, just a common sense question. If I do not see Pepsi advertisement for 1 year on TV, what would I think? So for the last 1 year, I cannot see Pepsi advertisement on TV. What would I be thinking? Or what would you think about it? Yes. What would you think about it? I will think maybe Pepsi has finished their business. They are no more doing the business. If I do not see the advertisement of Pepsi on TV, might be. So advertisement are just to tell the customer that we are still doing business. It's not the necessary thing. It's not the essential thing. As an entrepreneur, you cannot spend a lot of money on advertisement. Instead of it, you can use social media. You can use Twitter, you can use Facebook to advertise your product. Advertise means to tell the customer that, yes, there is some company with this name doing a business of this type of a product. So please keep this in mind. Advertisement is not marketing in a sense. It is just giving information to the customer that we are doing our business. We are still doing business. Okay, so for low involvement product, in general, we can say place strategy is the most important one. And for high involvement products, product strategy would be there, because high involvement means more features. The fourth point is create a marketing mix that meets customer needs and want. So we need to have a marketing mix. Now you know what is a marketing strategy. So marketing strategy revolves around 4 P's: product, place, promotions, and price. Marketing mix means for your business, try to use more than 1 P. Try to use more than 1 P. There is Pizza Muscat, right? Near city center. Near city center, you have Pizza Muscat. What is their marketing strategy? It's a marketing mix. First of all, their shop is available in the center of the city. Place strategy is there. Pizza, I can take it as a low involvement product. After all, it's a pizza. Okay. 90% of the people, if they do not find any other shop, they will go to maybe a small pizza shop as well. They do not have preference. So it's a low involvement product. Pizza Muscat, the shop is near the center of the city. That is place strategy. The second thing is they provide you free home delivery. That is also a place strategy. That means the product would be available to you at your home, free home delivery. Okay, what else they are using? They are using promotions as well. Promotions mean maybe on Saturday or Wednesday, they have a special promotion, buy one, get one. Promotion is there as well. And the third thing is there any other thing? Yes, they have many flavors with them. So product strategy is also there. But the first thing is place strategy. Then they are using promotion strategies more, and then product. What does it mean? They are using marketing mix. They are using marketing mix. Marketing mix means use more than 1 P to sustain your business. Do not rely on 1 P always. Try to create more P's. Try to create marketing mix. Is this clear? Is this point clear?
Yes, Mr.
What about others? Okay, then.
No, Mr.
Yes?
No, it's clear.
I couldn't hear you. Is it clear or not? Okay, marketing mix. What I'm saying, marketing mix means, there are 4 P's: product, place, promotion, and price. As a business, try to use more than 1 P in your strategy. Let's say you have a place strategy. So other than place strategy, try to use something else like promotions as well. Or try to use product strategy. Try to make your product better. This is what companies do as well. What is Huawei doing right now? They are using price strategy, right? But at the same time, they are improving their product. So in Huawei, there is research and development section, which is always working on the features of the product as well. So price strategy is there for them, but product strategy they are also using. They are making products in competition with Samsung. One day they will become a market leader instead of Samsung if they can focus more on their product strategy as well. So one day their product will become better than Samsung mobile phone. So what does it mean? It means don't rely on one strategy. Try to improve your other P's as well. So at least one more P should be there. That means there should be a marketing mix. Mix mean not one P, more than one P. At least two P's should be there on which you are working. So I gave the example of Pizza Muscat. They have play strategy. So they are not saying that, okay, more customers can come to us or we have home delivery. So that's okay. No, they are also providing promotions. Promotions like on Tuesday or Saturday, you will get buy one, get one free or these type of things. Why they are doing it? Because why they are using it as their marketing strategy as well. So place is there, place strategy is there, but as well as promotion strategy is there because they want to develop their business. They want to expand their business. The third thing is they are also working on their products. Product means the pizza flavors. So they are trying to introduce new types of flavors. Why? Because one day they want to have their product to be such that customer would say, okay, I want to eat that type of flavor and that is only available in pizza. Maybe one day after 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, it is a possibility. Do you get my point? So businesses should use marketing mix rather than just using or relying on one P. Is it clear now? Is it okay now, Rukaiya? Do you get the idea now?
Yes, Mr. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, moving forward. Now let us talk about marketing research, which you can see on the screen now. Marketing research is, I told you, this is about you will collect information or data from the customers who are your potential customers. Now, the data collection has two methods or the information from the customers. Either it can be a primary data or it can be a secondary data. What is a primary data? So primary data is a data which you will collect by yourself. Let's say you will make a questionnaire or a survey by yourself and you will conduct or you will collect the information from the subject. Subject means the customers in this case directly. So you are using the first-hand information from the customers. That will be primary data. Now, there are some companies who will hire some marketing consultancy companies to collect data from them. So there are companies who will do marketing research for you. That is also primary data. They will make the questionnaire, they will do the survey for your product. This is also primary data collection. Whereas secondary data means you will collect the data from some website, from some book, or maybe from some information from the newspaper or things like that. And you will use it for your business. For example, in a newspaper, in Times of Oman, you read that every year in Oman, tourism industry is increasing by 7%. Tourism industry is increasing by 7%. Now, that means more tourists are coming every year to Oman. So you come up with an idea based on this information, this secondary information, that why don't I start a restaurant and in which I will put some specialty food of like Italian food, Chinese food, and Arabic food as well. So tourists from different countries, they will come there and they can enjoy different type of foods there. What does it mean? You are using a market research but done by someone else. So you are using that information for your business. Secondary information. You will call it a secondary information. For example, I want to start a business of water bottles. So I went to the website of Jabal Akhdar and I saw how many bottles they have sold. This information is available on the website. I will tell you in the next chapter why it is available. For every business, they have to tell it. How many sales they have done in Sur City or in this region. This will give me an idea that how many water bottles I need to make for my business. So this is secondary information. This is not the information which I have collected or one of my agents have collected. This is some other business information, but I will use it for my business. Secondary data, secondary information. So primary data, how can you collect primary data? Through some personal interviews. I told you, you can have interview with the customer. You can have some survey through telephone or by some written surveys. Focus group. What is a focus group? Focus group is a technique in which you will make a group of 5 or 10 people who have a very good knowledge about that type of a product. And you will mediate, you will work as a mediator. Mediator means you will initiate some question. Okay, what do you think if I produce a water bottle which is of this size and it is same like other companies' water bottles? Then people will start telling you the goods and bads of that. So you will start the discussion in that group. And they will tell you how to improve your business, how to start your business, what should be your marketing strategy, how much money you should spend on different type of activities. And you will be noting it down. And when one topic is over, you can start initiating the another one. Okay, if I start a business with only 1,000 bottles, what is it a good idea? Then they will tell you some other information, what they know about it. This is called focus group. Toyota or Honda or different companies, when they want to make a new product or when they want to launch a new car, they will put information in front of different focus group customers. Then they will discuss what is the good thing about it, what is the bad thing about it. So it gives information to them. So focus group is also a primary research method. Observation, I told you, as an entrepreneur, you have observation. You see, I see there is no coffee shop in this area. This is my observation or primary data. So I will start a coffee shop in Bilad area. Tracking means you are looking at, let's say there is some coffee shop and I will go there every second day just to see how many customers are coming there. So I am tracking them. Why? Because maybe after 2 months, I will be starting a new business like a coffee shop. So this is tracking. Whereas secondary research methods are online. I told you, data from the website, books or articles, or even from the competitors' websites as well. Is it okay? So there is a primary source of data, there is a secondary source of data as well. Do you get the idea?
Yes, Mr.
Tracking means you follow some company or some business by yourself. What does it mean? It means, let's say I was tracking Mazoon company. First, I saw Mazoon company milk. I'm just taking an example. Mazoon milk only available in Carrefour or in some shops. Then when their business expanded, now I can find Mazoon milk in almost every shop in.
Excuse me, mister. Sorry, I am outside and my phone battery is about to die.
So what should I do?
Can I please leave and then just watch the video?
It's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Hitam Nasir Suleiman. So she was there for the first class and even she had some issue. Okay. Let's see what happens next time around when she attend the class. Anyway, so tracking would be something which is you are following the business just to see their progress. Why? Because maybe in future you want to start that type of a business. So now I can say that Mazoon company, they have improved their distribution. Distribution means they have contacted many shops so that their product would be available in that shop. So they have negotiated with them. There are contracts that, okay, you will put my product in your shop. And of course, the shopkeepers or the retail outlet, they will get some benefit from that. So they have improved their distribution channel. This is what I can tell. So this is tracking. If you track something, you will get information from it. And you can use it for your own business. Is this okay? Is this okay? Okay. Okay, I wanted to finish the chapter today, but I think it would be better just to stop here because there are two more important concepts in this chapter because your class is late. So, okay, we will end the class today here at this time because I don't want to overburden you with the marketing concepts. So we will, inshallah, finish this chapter in the next week. No worries about it. I will stop.